For those of you over the age of 50, I've got to read this one here. Even though the grids say that you should be found disabled, are there any other obstacles the ALJ will look to override that? The judge can look at a variety of different things. The judge, I always tell people the biggest thing they look at is, are you following treatment? Like for instance, let's say that they determine that from the grid standpoint, you are, with your limitations, you could be found disabled. Well, but the problem is you're not following medical treatment, so they don't know if your actual limitation is truly reflective of what you are limited to do, because you're not following medical treatment the way you're supposed to. You're not taking the medication the way you're supposed to. You haven't followed up with therapy. You've missed appointments. Those are things that they can look at. Credibility. Credibility is a huge thing. And I always tell people, be mindful of your credibility when you're going before a court. Judges, they look at different things for credibility determination. What you say, what people say that you say you can do, as opposed to what others say you can do, all those things play a crucial role in the judge giving deference to what you're having to say about your condition, especially in light of your medical evidence. Okay? A lot of times people, there's a phrase that we use which is called mechanically applying the grids. A lot of times people, if you meet the criteria for the medical vocational guidelines that finds that you're disabled, you want them to just apply it blanketly. But I always tell people, be careful, because if there are other things going on in your file, let's say there's drugs and alcohol, let's say failure to follow treatment, you're not following your treatment regimen, you're not taking your medications, you're not doing the things that you need to do, there's some question about your credibility, that maybe there's some exaggeration going on in there. I tell people, Social Security has the responsibility to review your entire record. So you don't want to do anything that is going to put your case in any type of scrutiny or jeopardy for purposes of evaluating whether or not they believe you meet those criteria. So keep those things in the back of your mind.